So one of the biggest questions I tend to ask myself is which, in my opinion, which handheld do I like using the most? At one point, I tried using the Asus Rogue Ally. It didn't work for me. The Asus Rogue Ally had a really, really, really bad battery. The other one was one of my favorite consoles, which is the Nintendo Switch. It's always been one of my favorite consoles. For me, mainly because of nostalgia, being able to play Super Mario games, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. I mean, these are the games that were iconic for me growing up. You know what I mean? So that was one of my favorite consoles was the Switch. And I mean, look at that Mario Kart. And I am going to be getting the Switch too. I normally wait a month or so before after launch date just to make sure they fix all the bugs and they have enough updates to fix whatever's wrong with the console when they come out. All consoles do that. My PS5 went through it two or three times before they were able to fix the bugs. But one of the things as far as handhelds are concerned, one of the things that I always talk about is whether or not a company like Sony, like Microsoft, like Asus or Nintendo, yeah, I mean, along with Steam Deck and all that, do they do what they have to make sure that whatever they put out for software, whatever they put out for games, whatever it is they do it efficiently. And let me tell you, right now, the console that has my attention, you know what I mean, hands down for me, and I'm only saying this because I think that the majority of it has been because of I guess mainly because of the way that it's been able to play, the games that I've been able to play, has been the PlayStation Portal. The PlayStation Portal, I decided to play this game for 90 days. Okay, not the game, the system. I'm sorry, for 90 days, and give the 90-day run on the Portal. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. You know what I mean? And I'll give you a good example of what I mean by, you know, staying up on software as we're talking about it. And I just turned it on because I had it charging. There's actual software update on it. So again, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Having a company, number one, that keeps up with software. You know what I mean? I know that Sony has done the Portal as far as a beta version, and I hope that they actually fix it to the point where it's no longer beta, it's just something that you can log into. And I love the fact that they made it a standalone system. Yeah, I mean, I did not like the fact that the Portal was something that you had to connect to the PS5. It was just horrible. I tried it and it was fucking horrible. But as a standalone, the way it is right now, yeah, I mean, connect to a Wi-Fi and be able to play the games, like stream them. That shit is fire. And I've been able to play, a lot of the games that I like. You know what I mean? The Last of Us. I just started really rocking on that Soul Calibur that they got right now. To be able to play with the Portal, you know what I mean? Play that Portal over Wi-Fi, without connecting to the PS5. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. You know what I mean? Now, would I pick the Portal over my Switch? Probably not. But, you know, think about the games, right? Because the Switch, you're always going to have the Marios, you're always going to have the Metroids, the Donkey Kongs, the Mario Karts and all that, and you're never, ever going to be able to play that on a Portal. Or, unless you get something where, like on a Steam Deck, where you can run emulators. And I'll be honest with you, I tried the emulator on the Asus, and I didn't like it. A lot of the games didn't even work. A lot of the games wouldn't even play. If they did play, they'd freeze or they'd stop working. And for me, that's I just I feel like if you can't play a game full on, where the game is going to be continuous without logging you out or freezing, where you have to shut down the system and turn it back on. you know what, man, I would rather just leave it at that and pick up a Switch or pick up a GameCube. Right now, I have a GameCube right now that's got I got The Incredibles in it that I started playing. Again, fun, nostalgic, man. Yeah, I mean, when did The Incredibles come out? 15 years ago. Yeah, I mean, like this is just insane, insane. The way that you're able to play the games that you play today. Now, everybody goes, well, somebody mentioned something about Microsoft trying to come out with a handheld. They don't need a handheld. I literally play my Game Pass on my iPad. Literally, I can put a controller on the iPad and now play the Game Pass on the iPad. Yeah, I mean, so do they need a handheld? No. And that bullshit that you see, that Xbox Rogue Ally, no. It's a Rogue Ally. Yeah, I mean, with a little button that says Xbox on it. Don't go buy that shit because you think it's an actual Xbox handheld. Yeah, I mean, you could turn your phone into an Xbox handheld. So, again, a lot of bullshit with a lot of companies. That's how they make their money. I get it. I'm not flaming them. You know what I'm saying? But you can literally pick up, your 12-inch iPad, download the Game Pass on it, put a controller on it, and play your Game Pass on it. I do it all the time. Yeah, I mean, so for them to say that, Xbox is coming out, unless Xbox comes out with an Xbox handheld, you could, Game Pass all day. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't fall for that foolish shit that they got where they're like, oh, get the Rogue Ally Xbox version. No. That's a collab to put a skin or maybe like a new little hardware on it. That is not at any point a Xbox handheld. You know what I mean? Because everybody flamed the Portal. You know what I mean? I remember when all the scalpers went out and bought 50 of these things because they wanted to take a $200 item and sell it for $600, which is literally the shameful for anyone to do. You know what I mean? And nobody liked it. And you know what I did? I took mine. Yeah, I mean, because I didn't play with mine on the PS5. Yeah, I mean, I didn't take it anywhere because I didn't like the fact that I had to stream off my PS5. But the moment that they released that beta, I've been all over this thing. This thing plays exactly the way it should. You know what I mean? The Soul Calibur, The Last of Us plays beautifully on it. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, you know what I mean? What handheld, besides a giant Steam Deck, you know what I mean? Which, again, you got to go through channel after channel after channel to get games. And for me, I would say 60-70% of the games that Steam Deck pushes are PC games. Yeah, I mean, and I get it, it's a PC. I get that part of it, but I want something that is going to be for the console. You know what I mean? One of the reasons why the Portal for me, doing, like I said, playing it for the last 90 days, it just shows what Sony has done, the growth, right? I'm not saying that Sony's perfect. Yeah, I mean, like I said, for me, they need to make this system, and that beta shit, they got to get rid of it and just make it something that is always going to be there from now on, and continuously put games on there. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I would go with this all day long. I take this, to work. You know what I mean? If I'm out in the field looking for stuff and I want to stop and play some games, that is exactly what I play with now. I do take the Switch with me from time to time. One of the best things about the Switch, again, it's cartridge, right? You don't have to stream. You can, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? And you don't need, any type of like Wi-Fi or any of that nonsense, to play the games that you want to play. You know what I mean? And again, it is all based on what you want to see, what you want to play, how you want to play it. Bring yourself a little controller. You know damn well that these things right here, you can put the stand on the back of it and you can go at it and have fun. I mean, one of the best reasons why, for me, the Nintendo Switch is the best handheld you're going to have. You know what I mean? And I know that everybody's hating on the Switch 2, but you know what? I think that everybody's idea on the Switch 2 is clouded. I think that they grabbed the Switch 2 thinking it was going to be a Steam Deck or an Asus. And you know that Nintendo is not going to roll that way. They're going to stay to what they know, which is the games that they put out. The cool thing is that a lot of the game companies out there, a lot of developers are literally seeing what Nintendo is doing, and they're developing the games where they can actually play it on Nintendo, which is going to continue. It's going to get better and better, obviously. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to like jailbreak the Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch 2. And what's happening? They're breaking their own systems. And then they want to blame Nintendo for it. You know what I mean? No, you fucked that up by trying to do something you weren't supposed to do to the console. I mean, I don't know if it was just for views, you know what I mean, or whatnot, but don't sit there and complain on your channels about the Nintendo Switch 2 because you did something you weren't supposed to. You know what I mean? If you buy a Nintendo Switch 2, you know what I mean, buy the goddamn games for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, not stop trying to do shit to make it backwards compatible and all the things that you may want it to do. I mean, if that's the case, pull up a team, a development team, and make your own system. You know what I mean? Right now, let me go ahead. That was a whole rant. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like to rant. But we are not going to worry about a lot of this nonsense. So let me go ahead and get this started up really quick. Because obviously it went through the update. It finished the update. Pretty sure you don't want to see that because that's probably boring as shit. But let me click on that. Oh, get out of there. There we go. And one of the things that I truly, truly, truly enjoy about what this has done is how quick this connects to the internet. Yeah, I mean, how quick the game literally connects. Yeah, I mean, so let me give you a perfect example. I'm going to go ahead and connect on the, let's do The Last of Us and see. So I'm going to put it down real quick so you can see. I'll click on it. Now you see it's going through the, I'm pretty sure it's going through its little challenge. I know you see the reflection, guys, and I'm really sorry. Let me see, what does this say? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I'm an idiot. When you do updates, I can't stand that it makes you sign out and sign back in. So it's making me sign out to sign back in. So let me do that real quick, guys. I'll be right back. So that was a whole lot of 2 seconds that it took to sign in. But I get it because I signed, it's new software, so it's going to make you sign in. So I just clicked on The Last of Us again. All right. And that is probably like I said, one of my favorite games. All around one of my favorite games. I love it on the PS4 when it came out. I love it when it came out remastered and stuff like that. So I love, what the Portal has become. And there you go. Oh, there you go. And again, beautiful. And funny enough, look what I got on the PS4 Pro. Come on, guys. This is something that I've literally have enjoyed playing. I am extremely, extremely happy that they did what they had to do to fix it. I love the streaming aspect of it. Again, can it be better? Can the system be better? Sure. I know that a lot of people say, well, it's not the greatest. It doesn't have tons of games. You know what I mean? Okay, so you can say the same thing for Microsoft. You can say the same for Nintendo or for Asus or Steam Deck. You know what I mean? I know that Steam Deck and Asus, they run off of PC. They got a lot more PC games, obviously. You know what I mean? But also, Steam Deck, and I noticed on Asus, you pay for a lot of the shit. Yeah, I mean, you got to pay, $5, $6, $7 for a game you can get for free. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? You can somehow sideload games and do all that nonsense, and I don't have time for that. I'm a businessman, man. I don't got time for all that nonsense. I want to go ahead and pick up my shit, bro, and there you go. Boom. It's right there. You know what I mean? You can play it. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? This thing is as slick as you're going to be able to get. Let me hit something, man. Hold on. Let me show you. I just clicked on it, real quick, and let me see. I don't know if I have anything saved on this. Yeah. So there it is right there. I wish there was not much of a shine there, but you can see it right now playing. Real time, guys. Real time. Beautiful, beautiful, and it plays beautiful. And one of the things that everybody hated about this shit, they said the screen. I think the screen. I mean, here's the deal. Look at the screen, guys. I mean, I'm sorry about the glare, but the screen is fantastic. It just is, guys. I know that you guys may think it isn't, but it is. And 90 days in, guys, 90 days in, and I definitely recommend those out there who have the portal to give the portal more time. Do your updates for your software, because there are software updates that are in fact available. That means so definitely do your updates, and go from there. You know what I mean? I would definitely put a little bit of time into your portal, because the portal plays fantastic. You know what I mean? And I'm excited, that I've been able to play it. I'm excited that I get to take it anywhere that I want. I actually connect that to my hotspot on my phone. It works flawlessly. No issues. And if yours don't connect to the hotspot, or the hotspot's not good, then your service is shit. Yeah, I mean, because it connects beautifully on two different hotspots that I've tried, both on AT&T and Cricket, and it works beautifully, beautifully. You know what I mean? But again, guys, 90 days, going in, going strong, update your portal. Definitely check out the new games that Sony has put on that portal. The two best games right now, and actually there's actually three, and they're on the top, which is The Last of Us, Soul Calibur, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. And all three of those games are the games that I've been playing, and they're great. They're great. You know what I mean? But as always, guys, I know I forgot to mention, welcome to the Man Cave, guys. You know what's up. It's your boy Tiago. I am here, you know what I mean, giving you guys sort of a 90-day update on that portal. You know what I mean? Again, I enjoy playing the portal. I love doing what I'm doing with it. You know what I mean? Being able to take it, being able to play games, doing all the good stuff on it. You know what I mean? I think everybody should give that a shot. Again, I would never choose that over my Nintendo Switch. Again, I'm a Nintendo Switch guy. I love Nintendo. But overall, you know what I mean? The portal, I give it a big thumbs up. You know what I mean? Continue to put out that software, Sony. Continue to put games on there. It is definitely something to play whenever you're at home chilling. You don't want to play on the big screen. You know what I mean? I got my PS5 right here. So my PS5 is right here, well, along with my Starbucks. I'm still waiting on that. Come on, that endorsement now. I spend about $300 a week on at your locations here in my city. Give me something. Shit. Gift card. Something. But yeah, so I got the PS5 going. One of my favorite games, The Show. Love baseball. You know what I mean? The other one everybody probably knows, which is Genshin, and my all-time ever, Ghost Recon Wildlands, best game ever. You know what I mean? In my opinion. You know what I mean? Again, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for just opening up the doors so that you could go ahead and put up with my nonsense. Yeah, I mean, don't forget, guys, if you guys got any questions, concerns that you guys might have regarding any consoles, games, updates, your software, whatever it is, you know what I mean, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the PS Portal, number one. Yeah, I mean, let me know what, I guess, negative experience that you have had on the PS Portal. And that's after the update where you got the beta version on it as well, because I know everything beforehand was always the issue with the connectivity to the PS5. I'm talking about when you got that beta update. Let me know, have you had any negative issues with your portal? You know what I mean? I after 90 days of trying this and trying it out, I love it. I love it, man. It does what it needs to do. It allows me to play, PS, I'm not going to say PlayStation 5, excuse me, but PlayStation games, period. You know what I mean? And that right there is definitely cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, once again, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, I'm always looking for those subscribers out there who are really, 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 commenting and doing what they do, and basically sharing my videos and stuff like that. Keep in mind, I am always doing giveaways, trying to give away some consoles, PS3, Xbox 360s, Xbox Ones, Wii's, Switches, games, tons of games, accessories, collectibles. I got a ton of stuff that I can give away, and that's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for people who are going to join the family, join the community, and make this channel pop, guys. So definitely, definitely, definitely give us a thumbs up. Do what you guys do. Hit the buttons, share, subscribe, do all the craziness. Keep in mind, it helps me 1000%. I will never ask you for any dollars, any money to buy anything. Never, never. You know what I mean? Join Tiago's Gamers Club, guys. You know what I mean? And go on that journey with me. We can talk shit, and do what we do. You know what I mean? And again, you're welcomed into my home. All the craziness that this is here, all the craziness is actually down there, which is crazy that I pay attention to all this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, and all that over there too. Is what it is. You know what I mean? My craziness for you guys to watch. But as always, guys, remember to like, respect, love, care for one another, guys. As I say it in all of my videos, in this world today, we definitely need it. Remember, guys, at the end of everything, God is good. God is definitely good. And do not forget, keep your game on. Peace.